The faster the glucose gets into your bloodstream, the better the carb? Is that
The
what you're
worse
saying?
the carb.
The worse the carb.
Yes.
So it's better for it to be a slow releasing carbohydrate.
Absolutely.
All right.
Right.
And that's missing in our base.
It is. Virtually every carbohydrate we eat. I had a patient coming. She was supposed to do a blood test. She was supposed not to have eaten anything at all. It was supposed to be a fasting test. She got to my place and I had a couple of patients before her, so she had to wait. And she said, I'm getting pretty hungry here. And I told her, son, let her eat. And she had breakfast. She had brought her breakfast with her. And I took her blood, must be about 20-25 minutes after she finished eating that breakfast. And again, this is where we make some of the mistakes that we make in straightforward medical practice. We either take fasting sugar or random sugar.
Yes.
Those two, while they might tell you something, will not tell you anything near what a postprandial sugar will give you.
And that's the sugar
That you
some
take
minutes
within
after
half an hour after you've eaten.
Okay.
Because it tells you how your body is dealing with the sugar.
Metabolizing.
Exactly.
Okay.
And what happened with this woman is that within half an hour, her blood sugar tripled what it's supposed to be as a base. And it means that her sugar metabolism is already wonky. She's not yet diabetic.
Okay.
But
she's
the
on the road.
immediate, yeah, she's on the road to it. The immediate management of sugar by her body systems is not correct. And if it is not dealt with immediately, she will progress. She was at a level where we could say she has a condition we call a syndrome X.
Okay.
Your blood sugar tips over to a high zone, but it's not high enough for us to say you're diabetic.
Okay, but you're
You have syndrome
dangerously
X.
close.
Yes, you're close.
Okay, so you're going to throw out the carbs that were at the base of that pyramid. And what are you going to put in there?
I made an explanation a minute ago that you probably didn't latch on. Look at your vegetables.
Yes.
They contain
some
carbohydrates.
Are going to take issue with your vegetables and your egg.
Okay.
After they've eaten them, they're going to still be hungry. So what do we do with that person?
They're not going to be hungry if they do it right. You see, let's take it to the beginning.
That's the pyramid there.
Okay, let's take it to the beginning.
Okay.
When you wake up in the morning, why is it that you don't fall flat on your face?
Because you've been asleep, maybe?
No. Because your last meal was probably maybe 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. You sleep through the night, you wake up at 6 o'clock, that's already 9 hours. Why do you think it's called breakfast? You're breaking your fast.
That's right.
Your body is, usually gets fed about every 3-4 hours. But you've now had 2 zones of those 3-4 hours that it's not been fed. So your blood sugar level will be at a low base. When you're ready to wake up, your body does one thing. It sends out a couple of hormones. What they do is they pull sugar out of storage from your liver and from your muscles.
Oh, so if you don't eat, you're likely to lose weight.
Yes.
This is getting interesting.
You're likely to lose weight.
We'll take a break. We're going to come back. Let's take a short break, and in a minute, you'll be able to call back in. Stay with us.
If you want to know what's trending or you miss your favorite live shows, you can watch it all on our YouTube channel. Simply log on to www.youtube.com/channels12. Scroll down to your favorite program and click play. You can also view all uploaded videos by clicking on View All. Don't forget to subscribe and get the latest videos. If you are interesting, like them and be heard. Get connected with the channel's television YouTube page. The news at your fingertips.
Welcome back. It's that time when you can call in and ask the doctor questions. Well, if you're anything like me, there's a whole load of questions you want to ask. The number to call is 012206-842. 012206-842. Now, we were talking about waking up. You've gone through 2 zones of
Not eating.
not eating.
Okay.
That's about two periods of 4 hours.
Okay.
About 8 hours.
Right.
Okay. And now the body has pulled sugar from the stores.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
It's stored in the liver as glycogen, it's stored in your muscles as glycogen. So it takes some out of there, puts it in your bloodstream. So when you get up in the morning, you can go to the bathroom, clean your teeth, have a shower, put your clothes on, and you do not feel as if your blood sugar is low.
No, you
Right?
don't usually.
You don't, usually. A lot of us then race out of the house without eating. What your body had just done, it's borrowed against replacement.
Okay. Now, let me quickly ask you, is that bad? Racing out without eating? Is it
It is
wrong?
terrible.
It is terrible.
It is terrible, absolutely terrible. If you go to my clinic, I have this banner, and I have 5 things that you must not do.
Let's go through that.
Number 1 is never ever miss breakfast. It determines your whole day,
Okay.
right? Walk, don't drive when you can.
When you can.
Drink water, not beverages.
I
And
thought
it
you were going
doesn't-
to say not soft drinks. Not beverages.
Not beverages.
Not tea, not coffee, not cocoa.
Not tea, not coffee, not cocoa, not Coke, not Fanta, not any soft drinks. Water. Your body is 75% water.
Which is included in some of those beverages?
You see? But it also contains like 10 tons of sugar,
Okay.
high fructose corn syrup, and drives your sugar level through the
What if
roof.
you take your coffee black, your tea black, or sugarless?
Okay. If you take without sugar, you're doing something, but you're not doing enough.
Okay.
Coffee is a stimulant, right? There are good things that it might do in certain instances, but I will run a mile from it, and there are good reasons why. If you put coffee up your backside, now I will say yes, because it's going to support your body to get rid of toxins. We're all dying slowly, regardless of the disease profile that we give it, because this body is being overloaded with toxins on a daily basis.
And these toxins are from food?
Not only from, you're poisoned by the food you eat, you're poisoned by the water you drink, you're poisoned by the air you breathe, you're poisoned even by the clothes you wear.
Oh.
Constant. It's constant and it's unrelenting.
And I suppose it's inevitable as well.
It is inevitable, yes, to a degree. Let me take a quick one. In this part of the world, we drink all our waters out of plastic bottles.
Yes,
Plastic
or
contains
plastic
BPA.
sachets. It
Maybe even
contains
BPA, bisphenol A. Bisphenol A is a hormone disruptor, it's a carcinogen.
Okay, so if you're not going to take it out of plastic, what should you take it out of?
Glass bottles.
Okay.
Glass bottles and glassware, generally, they will not give you bisphenol A. But what even makes it crazier is that I drive around the streets in Lagos and I find all this water in plastic bottles sitting in the sun at 39 degrees temperature. Now that is going to increase the amount of bisphenol A that seeps into water by 1,000%. You might as well take a
Preferably
gun,
keep it cold.
take a gun and shoot yourself. That's what I say. Whether it is cold or hot doesn't make any difference. But do not keep the water in the plastic in the sun. You're tripling or quadrupling something that is already bad.
Okay, let's quickly go back to the 5 things you said we mustn't do. You mustn't miss your breakfast.
1.
You walk if you can,
As much as possible.
and then
Drink
don't
water.
drink
Not
beverages,
beverages,
take
drink
water.
water.
So we're at 4.
4, don't smoke.
Don't smoke.
And the 5th,
Okay. And the fifth-
watch what you eat.
All right, we're having a call from Abuja, Salisu. Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Apparently we're not connecting so well. Watch what you eat.
Yep.
And that takes us back to our pyramid.
Okay.
So in the morning you have your vegetables and you've pureed your fruit
You've pureed the vegetable plus the fruit.
plus the fruit.
Okay.
I thought we could escape with that.
No, you couldn't.
Can't you just steam your vegetables?
No. And I'll throw something in here. Women tend to chop up the vegetables, then wash it.
That's right.
Wrong. Most of the nutrients in the vegetable is water soluble. So you're losing 50% when you chop it first. Take your vegetables, wash them first, then you can chop it. Then you don't lose everything.
Okay.
Don't cook it either. If you cook it at high temperatures, you're killing off most of the enzymes.
Okay, so
and
what do
most
we
of the
do with our soups, our egusi, our bono?
There is no problem with eating them. The problem is in how you prepare them.
Okay.
My grandmother was a fantastic chef, so she taught me everything she knew. When I cook vegetables these days, I make the soup base first. It is ready. It is cooked. I take my vegetable, I have washed it, I chop it up, I throw it in for 1 minute at the very, very end. I turn it once, I turn it twice, I take it off the fire.
And it's good enough to eat?
Absolutely. Still crunchy.
We're having someone
and
from
it's
Kuwait.
amazing.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Can we have your question?
Hello?
Hello, we can hear. Can we have your question? I think we need to fix something there. Can you speak up? Shoaibu? No, Shoaibu doesn't seem to be able to hear.
No.
So we were talking about
The vegetable.
the vegetable.
And if you cook it like that,
Turn it once, turn it second time, and it's
And
ready.
take it off.
You know,
It's ready.
sometimes I'm a bit scared. Okay, what if there's some microbe somewhere that didn't die? You know, so let's turn it 3, 4.
no, don't. Why do you think you have acid in your stomach?
Okay.
The acid in your stomach is stronger than battery acid, right? That is your first line of defense. Any microbe that is crazy enough to get in my vegetable, by the time it hits that, it's going to get burned up.
Okay, we're out of time now, but I'm going to let you give us a last word to advise us, to advise the viewers about their diet and their health.
Carbohydrates are good, but only if you control them very tightly. There is more sense in making sure that you have healthy fats and high protein levels. And this, in one age, used to be called the Atkins diet.
Okay.
I do not give labels to diets because we're all different. We're biochemically different. The diet that would work for you will not work for me. So from my point of view, I take each patient as an individual, and you work out a diet for them.
So healthy fats.
Healthy fats. And do not, people talk about palm oil, for example. And a lot of people say yes, a lot of people say no. I say fantastic, go with it. But don't burn it.
Okay.
We have a habit of putting the oil in the fire first
Before putting all
and
the
blanching it before putting anything in it. When the Chinese cook, what do they do? What do they put in their wood
really have
first?
to go. So
They put water first. So watch how you cook, watch what you eat, take out as much as possible, even if it's only for 2 weeks, all carbohydrates. That would allow your body to reset itself into a fat burning mode.
Okay.
And you can begin to get rid of the excess
and
fat
for
around
that
your
note,
middle.
we've got to go. We'll have you back. We've got to talk about diet and, you know, all this burning stuff some other time. But thanks so much for coming, Dr. Ladindi. It was great
It's
having
been a
you.
pleasure being here.
Thanks for being wonderful viewers. We apologize for the phone. Next time it will be better. I'm Mary Alale Yusuf. Have a great day.